If you're the parent of a hitter who is constantly late, then I want to share with you this case study of a timing audit I did for one of our clients that totally saved her season and was really helpful and is an exercise I think everybody should do if you're struggling with being late. So check this out, okay? So this is a clip of this gal's parents sent me with her daughter being late, his daughter being late. And so she's late. She's making contact. I know it's a fuzzy clip. But it'll make some sense. So she's making contact. It's super deep. And she ends up being late. Okay, grounds out. And this was happening over and over again. So I said, okay, here's what I want you to do. I want to see what kind of timing that we need to have for her to be able to be on time. So I said, go back and find me the last time she absolutely smoked the ball and she was perfectly on time. And so they went and they sent me this clip. And then I said, okay, perfect. Now tell me, was this a average pitcher, velocity wise? Was this an average pitcher, an above average pitcher, or a below average pitcher? And they said this is a below average pitcher. And I said, okay. So here's what I want to see. I want to see, when does she start to move forward? And you can see she starts to stand up, which is another problem that we could get into, but she starts to stand up when she goes forward. And so right there is when she's going forward. And so the ball is just out of the pitcher's hand, if you can see it. And that's when she's starting to go forward on a slow pitcher. And she's on time. Okay, perfect. So that's when she needs to go forward on a slow pitcher. And then I said, okay, but now let's come back here and look at this slightly above pitcher. And when is she going forward? And let's look at that. So it's a little bit different angle, but when you'll see she'll reach forward with her lower half. That's not what I mean. Like, when is her torso going forward? So what you'll see is that right about there is when she's going forward with her head. I'm looking for her head to move forward. And this is why I like to shoot these camera angles wide like this. And you'll see that the ball, when she starts to move forward, is in the exact same spot, just out of the pitcher's hand, like basically over the line of the circle, as it was on an above average pitcher, speed wise, as it was on a slow pitcher. And so after we started looking at all these clips, I said, I think she's going forward at the same time, and no matter if the pitcher is slow, average, or fast. And instead, we need to have a different kind of strategy. We need to learn how to go forward sooner. So I like to work in 180-degree arcs. So here's what I mean by that for helping a person understand. So if we are on time when we are moving, hitting a slow pitcher, so and the ball's right there, we want to back this up 180 degrees on an average pitcher and probably need to go. So the ball's kind of already out, so it's a little bit different, but we probably want to go right when on an average pitcher, the arm is right there on like the backwards coming down. That's probably about where we want to be on an average pitcher. And if she's going to be a fast pitcher, we probably need to go when the hand is another 180 degrees wound. So right about there, right when the hand is passing the glove or passing the chest, and work in 180-degree arcs like that. Now, every hitter is different. This gal doesn't have a big leg kick. My daughter does have a big leg kick. I know from a fact that my daughter has to be going forward if she's facing a low 60s pitcher as a high school player, when that hand is passing the chest, if she wants to go forward. If she wants to hit somebody who's in the upper 60s, she'd better start going right about when the girl's making her forward move. And so it depends what you're after, but if you work in thinking about it from below average, average, and above average velocity wise, and you work in 180-degree arcs, it's usually a pretty close way to get yourself dialed in. And you start by figuring out where were you going forward when you hit somebody, and was that below average or fast? And that's a great way to get yourself lined up. So this gal went and took that advice, started actually striding earlier on faster pitching, and she went 7 for 11 in her last tournament. And her dad, by the way, had played college baseball for 5 years, knew what he was looking at, but he had missed this, and so this was super super helpful for them. I share this to, one, hopefully this helps you, but two, I think that a lot of people can benefit if you're the kind of parent who likes to work with your kid, but you know that maybe an extra set of eyes would be helpful to see something that's going on with your hitter that maybe you're missing, and you would like something like this for me to do for you, whether this is to help you analyze your kid's timing, to see bat path issues, to look at your training sessions. That is a service that we provide. If you would like an extra set of eyes to help guide you through the process and critique your training and hitting, I will drop my personal cell phone number in the description section of this video. Go ahead and reach out to me and I can send you more information about how we can help do that for you if that is something that you would like some help and you would find beneficial. So hopefully you found this helpful, guys. Go out there, crush your timing, and I look forward to talking to you in another video very soon.